Last time we were set up all nice and pretty outside the dragon's den, so to say, outside Venom Fang up in the Thunder Tree Ruins. Venom Fang, the dragon, was up there. Also, some cultists were talking to him and giving him treasure and stuff. And we made the excellent decision to go ahead and engage while everybody was there.
I couldn't believe you guys did
I
that,
know,
laddie. I
yeah,
I thought you
yeah.
guys were gonna at least let the cultists leave, but Squall, I
I
think it
think
was
that was
Squall,
Frantisek.
Squall or
Uh,
Franisek. They were like, "Screw this, let's just go right in, man."
I'm pretty sure it was Frantisek.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you get a little antsy, and trigger finger, it just went off, and it was okay. We had Big Dirt with us, and
Yeah.
then a surprise appearance from the
Rigby, yeah.
from Rigby. Rigby
Yeah.
Ford showed up, and amongst all of that, we ended up killing all of the cultist and the dragon, Venom Fang the second. Took him out. Unfortunately, it was a sad day. Rigby, the bathhouse bandit himself, fell in battle, helping us out, defending us. So, unfortunately, no more hijinks from the bathhouse bandit.
Yeah, he
Sad
got
times.
impaled, man, by a stump that was sticking up out of the ground as he fell off of the actual castle itself.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, that happened, but it was for a good cause. I mean, saved us, so it's all good. Um, yeah. So that was most of our time. It was a tough fight, man. I think Franisek got knocked down twice. We Squall was down low. It was almost a wipe, but we made it through.
You guys
So
endured 3 dragon breaths, and
yeah,
it's not like I just hit you with one. I hit you with 3 of them.
yeah, it was a really good fight. I enjoyed it a lot. So we did take care of that. We got the dragon's little horde, and kind of cleared out everything in Thunder Tree Ruins. We picked up Stains, of course, for Big Dirt. Wanted him to get restuffed, and then we headed back to Phandelver. And the plan, as I understand it from last time, we're heading to Wave Echo Cave with Gundren in tow. And I think that's where we're at.
Yeah, that's where you guys are at. Franisek wasn't feeling so well, so he's hanging out with Devin back at the inn. So at the Stonehill Inn. But as you guys get there, you get a little bit of food, you get some rest. All of a sudden, your favorite person walks up to you again, old RC. And RC says, yeah. Hey guys, did you guys know that Harbin Wester, he wants to see you at the Town Master's Hall. He's got some important news for you, something like that. I don't know, but anyway, you boneheads, you might want to go there.
Oh, RC, good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you
always.
get that copy of Bugbear Monthly for me?
Oh, I don't think I have it. I think Franisek may have it. He wanted to spend some time with it first. We'll get it to you soon.
That's a number 1 copy. That's number 1 issue. I wanted to get that graded. Come on. So he tells you that Harbin Wester, you guys know Harbin Wester is the fat old aging bald man that runs Phandelver. He's actually requested your audience at the Town Master's Hall.
Yes, let us see this town master.
All right. Well, let me take a turkey leg to go. All right, let's go. So yeah, we'll head out and go see what he wants.
Sure. And also, you guys remember, you have Droop and Yeg as well. And they tell you not to worry, Squall, that they're going to stay at the stables. They're going to look after the wagon for you, so you're not going to have to worry about it.
Awesome. I appreciate that, fellow gentlemen. How's the Nothic doing?
The Nothic is still in Transcender Manor. He did help you take Glassstaff out. help you capture them. And that's what this is all about. Is you guys go into the town master's office, and Harbin's there, and also Sildar is there as well. And as you guys are greeted, the town master basically tells you that Sildar had interrogated Glassstaff, or Iarno, that you guys found out that's who it is. And Glassstaff told you that he told Sildar the real name of the Black Spider. And the Black Spider is a dark elf. It's a drow. And the name of this drow is Neznar. Nezznar. And Neznar had actually followed Gundren and his two brothers, Thardan and Nundro. And they basically, that's how they got the map. That's how they captured Gundren, took him to the castle. Well, they also knew that because of their spy network. And Glassstaff's trying to, get out of this, so that's why he's kind of, spilled the beans, I guess you could say, and ratted out Neznar and his network of spies. Well, Gundren was supposed to already meet his brothers as you guys know, at Wave Echo Cave. And that was supposed to be almost a week ago now. And Neznar, a.k.a. the Black Spider, the Dark Elf, the Drow, had sent some of his spies, and supposedly the two brothers of Gundren Rockseeker were going to have some company. And this was a week ago. But that's really all that the Black Spider knows. So there were some company that was going to go to the Wave Echo Cave because they then knew the location from getting the map from Gundren. So the brothers of Rockseeker are possibly in trouble. And Gundren has actually, he's not really recovered that well. So he's going to have to stay behind in Phandelver. And Sildar's going to, look after him and make sure that nobody tries to take him out. You know what I mean? Because now that you guys have taken out the red brands, Transcender Manor, you guys now have claimed that as your own. And, yeah. I mean, it's... there could be, the Black Spider could get word of this and then try to take Gundren out again here in Phandelver. So that's why Sildar... he's going to go ahead and he's going to stay with Gundren.
Gundren, it's sad you're not coming with us. Is he there? Can we ask him about the cave a little?
No, he's not there. But yes, you could have. You basically would have seen him down there getting some breakfast at the Stonehill Inn anyway in the morning. So if there are any questions that you do want to ask him, feel free to ask him. And this would, of course, we'd kind of rewind a little bit, and this would be as you guys were eating breakfast in the morning, down in the Delmonico room or the banquet room that they have there. So,
all right.
I got to break that room out every once in a while,
So Gundren,
yeah.
What do you know about layout of cave? For this Wave Echo Cave, we got to go, I guess, save your brothers. What do you know about how it's set up?
Well, Thardan and Andra, they're supposed to be meeting me in the entrance. Supposedly, there's a lot of evil that's accumulated in there over the last 500 years, because we are, of course, the Rockseeker clan, the first ones to find this place. So obviously, we haven't had a chance to go in and start smashing skulls, if you know what I mean. But we did encounter a little bit of undead the first time that we were there. So we did take out a couple of skeletons and zombies. But then again, whether skeletons and zombies, there could be things that are much deadlier, I guess you could say. But like I said, the forge is in there somewhere. We have the map. We don't know if it's accurate, but there's many rooms, and this place is huge. So I would, if I were you, I would stock up on your dungeoneering supplies, and I wish you luck, and I wish I could join you. But just tell my brothers, just give them my best, and hopefully if I can make it, maybe in a couple of days, maybe Sildar and I will travel that way. It's only about 15 miles away, so it wouldn't be only but a few hour travel. And I'll show you guys actually where it's at. I think I showed you guys last time. But here is the map of the Sword Coast. And where I have this nice arrow on the right-hand side that I'm kind of moving around, that is where the Wave Echo Cave is located, on the very outskirts of the Sword Mountains.
Right. I think we have all supplies need in wagon. We'll just have to make stop Squall's wagon to grab some stuff. But
I hope you got plenty of ale, because I bet you my brothers are probably out of it already. They've been there for a week waiting for me.
We'll have to check on that. So, do you know anything about this black spider that's supposed to be around here? Had you heard anything?
All I know is that I was going to be taken to Velkenvelv down in the Underdark to live the rest of my days slaving away, breaking rocks and mining ore in Velkenvelv. That's all I knew. But that's all I know, that this black spider, he's into selling dwarves and gnomes into slavery to the Underdark. And he runs this place called Velkenvelv, which I have no clue where it is.
Right. Well, Gundren, you get better. Enjoy your breakfast.
Oh, he's got like a big old pile of sausages on it. He's got a sausage fest going.
We will see what we can do about your brothers.
Yes, is there anything else that we can do for you or your brothers?
Just protect that cave. It's very important. If this black spider gets hold of the forge, I mean, he could produce lots of weapons of power for the wrong side, if you know what I mean. At least we want to try to bring back the Phandelver Pact with the humans, the dwarves, and the gnomes. And if we don't have control of Wave Echo Cave and the Lost Forge, then we're pretty much screwed and shit out of luck. If you catch my drift.
It shall be done.
Yeah, you better help him. As you know, RC's on the other side of the Delmonica room, stuffing his face with his mother. Oh, and you see the druid. The druid's there as well. Big Dirt the Daring. He just kind of lifts up his mug to you, coughs a couple of times, smoke comes out, of his ears, and shit like that. Looks like he's hooked back up with RC's mom.
Oh man.
Too good, man.
All right. Well, I guess that's all that I have. Do we need to do anything else before we go?
There's a couple of things I need to get done. First of all, I want to go talk to the dude that runs the orchard and see if I can set up an apple delivery for the Nothic, so he's not eating.
Oh, nice. Why don't you, Squall, why don't you give yourself an extra inspiration for that idea? I like that.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, because you got an ally in the Nothic, too. He's kind of keeping an eye on your new manor that you guys have. And, in fact, you guys are going to like this. Droop and Yeg, your new cook and your accountant, your goblin, cook and a goblin accountant, are able to take the wagon from the stables to Transcendor Manor, put it in the barn, and they can get to work getting Transcendor Manor fixed up for you guys.
Excellent.
Yeah. So there's actually something that would be, yeah. I'm not even gonna open my mouth and spill the beans on that. So, anyways, yeah. Droop and Yeg, they head over towards Transcender Manor. So you guys have that in your control, and of course, the town master he signs the deed of the property and the land right over to you guys. You guys are the heroes of Phandelver now. So
wow,
you guys own Transcendor Manor and the property around it.
Let's get some of that victory music.
Dun, 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 dun.
I want to inform both of those goblins that if I come back and that cart is missing in any form or fashion, I expect them to lay down their lives in a heroic fashion to protect that cart.
You're not going to have to worry about it, boss. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? The Red Brands try to take this place? Hey, we've got old One Eye back there in the cavern. We'll be okay. You just worry about getting that dwarf and his brothers. We'll take care of Transcender Manor, and we'll have this place all cleaned up for you, and we'll have a big list of things we need you to buy to help get this place looking pretty cozy for us.
Understood. As long as we see eye to eye, my friend.
What kind of budget do we have? 20,000, 30,000 gold budget? I know you guys are rich. You guys are adventurers. And of course, me being the accountant, I'll take care of all of the expenditures, and I'll try to get the best deals as best as possible. That's
Yeah, you're keeping
budget.
You're the one keeping the book, so you should know how much money we got. So
let me open up the party sheet, and I'll tell you right now. That's what I love about Fantasy Grounds. Oh, you guys are, wow, you guys are kind of broke. Well, we'll kind of work with about 1,000 gold budget. I was hoping to have a lot more, but it looks like
So are we.
Yeah, yeah. We'll go ahead and yeah. And plus, don't forget, Frantisek owns the bathhouse as well. Because remember, as Rigby died, being impaled from this, he actually said, and then there's he has something hidden in the office too. In his office, remember that his last dying words. But
yeah, that's one thing I wanted to do before we left.
Yeah,
very last.
So Frantisek now owns the bathhouse too. So that, but hey, maybe he wants to sell the bathhouse. I don't know.
A resort town.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Oh yeah, you guys are set now. Man.
yeah. So the other thing I would like to do.
Too bad you didn't have a portal there that you could charge going into Undermountain. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah. Well, who knows what's in Wave Echo Cave?
Yeah, and who knows what's in that office too? Okay. Oh, too good. So what do you think, guys? Too bad Frantisek's not here, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I've got Hugh, the trusty battle axe that we got from the Dragon's Horde, that I want to see if I can swap off for some better armor or something like that before we head out.
Just you can trade it off for +1, because I think Hugh's +1, isn't it?
That is correct, sir. So some +1 half plate.
That's I don't know about that. Half plate's pretty pricey, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got some gold I can throw in along with it.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll reach into my loincloth and say, I've got some gold if you want. Rummage down around there.
I didn't want
here you
to
go.
picture that.
Has that stuff been through the bathhouse yet?
I sniff it. Nope.
Let me see what kind of deal I can work here. But I appreciate the offer. Let me see what I can work out.
Okay.
Let's see. Half plate. Are you going to be proficient in that?
Yeah, I'm proficient in medium armor.
Is half plate medium?
I believe so.
Yeah, because you can use a maximum dex bonus of +2. Wow, that's so ridiculous.
Yeah, I've got scale mail right now that I would want to sell, and then I'm proficient in half plate.
Yeah, the half plate's going to be because it is rare, so it would be $5,000. Well, 5,000 gold. So that's what the cost would be. So, and use what pretty much
Uncommon.
Yeah, let's see. You'd probably need to come up with about another 2,500 for the half plate. because you'll get 2,500. Now you'll get no, yeah, actually it's going to be less than that. So you probably need to come up with about another 3,000, 3,500.
Okay, how about some +1 scale mail then?
Scale mail is a lot more common than half plate. So what was that, 500? So they'll give you 500. They'll basically give you straight up 500 for it, what you paid for it. So you'll have that, and then still about another 2,500 you're going to need to come up with. Because half plate is rare. Well, magical half plate is rare.
So a straight up swap for +1 scale mail?
You can get up to chain. They'll do a scale. They'll take it up to chain for you. Or is, I think scale's better. Chain's better than scale, isn't it?
No, he's saying he doesn't have +1 scale mail. He's wanting to trade the axe for +1 scale mail.
Oh yeah, yeah. Any of the common armors, yeah, absolutely, you can do that. In fact, I'm gonna check my check equipment really quick. I'll see if there's anything else I can do, which is a little bit better.
While he's finishing this, I'm gonna go take a dip in the bathhouse since we have the key. I'll lock it behind me and just jump in nude and wait for the rest of them.
Yeah, sorry about that, Squall. I know that we had an email a couple weeks ago. About another player's handbook. This is my 7th player's handbook now. Hopefully it won't fall apart. It's a second printing player's handbook, so. Where is the damn armor?
Oh, also while I'm in the bath, I'll get out my jade statuette, the soapy frog of bathing.
Oh yeah.
Play with it a little. Rub-a-dub-dub.
Yeah, basically
Sitting in the tub.
you can get the scale. Scale's the best, so of the common stuff, yeah, we'll switch straight up for scale mail +1.
That'll work.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem. I'll go ahead and I'll add that to your sheet here in just a couple minutes, and I'll adjust the AC for you too. All
I
right,
don't remember
anybody-
if I mentioned it last game or not, but I wanted to see if I could upgrade my whip to like a +1 if possible with the fangs of the dragon that we killed.
It'll be 500 gold to do that, and we'll say that you got
To,
it. You had it
To upgrade it.
Yeah, the scale and 500 gold, because it'll basically just take it to a +1 from a regular. So
I see.
You need any money for that, Wim? I got some I'm not using.
Let's see. I have 245 gold straight up, and then some other
Okay,
lower denominations.
I got 350, so.
Well, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, alright, so I'll pay 300.
Alrighty, cool. Throw the other two at it then.
all right, there you go. I put that on your sheet, so it is equipped, so it should be on your actions tab.
So I'll
I see it.
hand you the gold and say, it might smell a little like cheese. Just warning you.
Ooh, well, it's very strange.
Mhm.
You keep cheese in there?
Of a sort. Alright, I'm gonna go take a bath.
All right, and there is your scale mail armor. +1. And let's see, we'll put the maximum. So there you go, you gained an AC. 17 now. Nice. Let's see, let me check one thing. We will take the... You want to leave the regular scale mail on there? Actually, you gain 2 AC, which is nice.
Yeah, no, we can take the regular scale mail off.
All right. All right, there you go. Looks like you're set as well. Ooh, nice. You got a signal whistle. I like that.
Dude has everything.
And before we took off, I was wanting to see if I could find another one of those potions of heroism.
Potion of heroism. Let's see here. That may be pretty pricey. I believe that's a. Yeah, that's gonna be 5,000 because they are rare.
Okay.
Hey, Squall, you have potions of healing?
I have 2 potions of healing.
What about you, Wim?
I believe I have 1. Let me check.
Okay, I have 3.
Yes, I have 1.
All right, I'll toss you 1. I'll have 2, so we all have 2.
Yeah, and the potions of healings are 50 gold apiece, so they're not bad.
All right, I'll pick up 1 more.
All right. Yeah.
That's good for me.
All right. So what say you guys? Anything else before you guys bow
wanna
out
check
to
in.
Wave Echo?
In the office, Rigby Ford's office, check and see what he's got for us.
Well, let's wait for Frantisek to do that because he's the one that
Gotcha.
has all the
Okay.
keys and stuff like that. And in fact, you weren't even able to go to the bathhouse because it was closed, unfortunately.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So we'll wait till Frantisek gets back before you guys start going in there and tearing it up.
Okay, I'll take a bath in the mud instead.
I would like to stock up on some more darts before we get out of here.
Yeah, sure.
So if the radio button is blacked, does that mean you have it or you don't?
You don't have it. That means how many that you've used. So you can just uncheck
Okay.
all of those.
Gotcha.
Yeah, darts are not a problem. Darts, arrows, you guys get that for free because you guys are the heroes of Phandelver. But when it comes to and in fact, you guys can add 1 more healing potion too because you'll go ahead and you'll be taken care of by, remember, let's see, Barthen's provisions. So Barthen, seeing that you guys can all have a potion of healing.
Nice. Good man. Good man.
Lovely.
I try to solid. I try to have a lot of stuff. I mean, I've been playing it for 5 years, so
All right.
I have a lot of 5e
let's go.
memorized. But I do have to look some
Y'all
stuff
ready?
up.
Ready.
All right,
I'm ready.
let's go to Wave Echo Cave. So it's a 15-minute. 15-minute. Yeah, in your car, it's just a 15-minute. But you guys, it's a 15-mile trek. You guys have horses already. You guys have been supplied with horses. So you guys know where it is. You guys have the map. You guys, why don't you guys give me a random encounter roll as you guys are traveling on the back roads to get to the Wave Echo Cave.
You just want D20?
Yeah, just give me a D20 out there in the open.
There you go.
Ooh, tried to give it the old spinner, I see.
Just a bit.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
I hate to say it. Now, I was giving you basically an 18, 19, or 20, so... But yeah, you guys don't have any kind of encounters along the way. I've lost my Wave Echo Cave map. I am trying to find the damn thing. There we go. So easy, guys, to get this all sorted for Fantasy Grounds, and it's awesome. All right.
All right, so guys, what's the plan when we get there?
Kill
Find
everything.
these brothers first.
Brothers first. Kill everything. I guess not kill brothers. No.
Yeah, not the dwarves.
not
Right.
not
Okay.
kill brothers.
Just
Jeez.
want to make sure. Just
May
make.
I suggest that we try being a little more stealthy this time?
What do you mean? Crawl, crawl, crawl.
Well, maybe it doesn't matter, but
Thank God
you know.
Frantisek isn't here, right?
Yeah. Chink, chink, chink. All over the place. Yeah. Well, Wim, you pretty quiet. You take lead on this.
I could, yes. I could investigate, see if there's trouble, come and report, and then we have a better understanding. Maybe we need to wait for Frantisek.
I see. All right. Sound good.
I do have a potion of invisibility.
Oh, very nice. You do too.
Well then, hmm, that sounds interesting.
What about you, Squall?
I'm a noisy armor wearer. Is that what you were talking about?
Sorry, my connection just was kind of shaky there for a sec. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I said I'm a noisy armor wearer. Is that what you were talking about?
Especially now that you're in the scale mill. So
Because you're a ranger, right?
True.
yeah, you got disadvantage on stealth checks now with that 2 armor class upgrade. What's up,
Right on.
Moondog? Good to see you, man.
Well, yeah, it looks like it's me then.
So it looks like Squall's going in. So as you travel into Wave Echo Cave, you notice that there's absolutely no light at all. It's very cold. It's very damp. And I guess what the rest of you guys are probably hanging out outside of the cavern entrance that was actually really, it was disguised really well. And of course you guys knew that Gundren had told you guys about it too. So it's very cold, very damp inside this place. It's got a noticeable breeze as you start to walk into this 15-foot wide corridor, this cavern, Squall. The tunnel's about 10 foot high, and as you start to get to the end of the tunnel, which you probably travel for, I would probably say maybe 75 yards, every so often you kind of feel this burst, this noticeable breeze of air that blows through this cavern. And then when you get towards the end of this corridor, the ceiling kind of vaults up from 10 foot in the corridor and up to about 20 feet or so.
Actually, Wim is going in.
Then that information was for you, Wim.
Alrighty. Just so you know, I have the goggles of something or other. What's
The
goggles
of night vision.
goggles of night?
Yeah, it sure helps you. It helps the blind races, doesn't it? Gives
think
you
it
dark
extends
vision.
See
your
here.
dark
Well,
vision.
if you've got
if you already
dark
have
vision,
dark vision,
it'll extend it a little bit more. So yeah,
yeah, another 60.
yeah.
1 second.
So it is completely dark in here, right?
It is.
So
It
I can't
is.
see.
You can't see anything. Well, in fact, I thought Wim was the only one going in. You guys are still out there, or are
No,
you
it's
guys?
just him. Yeah,
are
I'm
you
staying
guys
to
still
the
in there?
entrance and yelling in after him. Wim, what you see?
Shh.
As
Oh.
it just echoes throughout the entire cavern. What do you see? Yeah, long time no see, man. Good to see you.
While we're waiting, I'll go ahead and light a torch. I don't like the dark.
Sorry, guys. Now that it matters,
think Wim's internet is borking up on him a little bit. So, Wim, are you there?
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right. Okay.
So as you reach the end of the tunnel, and the like I said, the ceiling vaults up to about 20 feet. This is a large cavern, and you can see the entirety of the cavern because of your goggles. And in this large cavern, which you can see, which you are at, you can see that there are several large pillars of rock that are basically supporting the ceiling. 3 large stalagmites, and you kind of get a whiff of something kind of gnarly. And as you're kind of scanning around in the western part of the cave, which is to the left, you can see what looks like maybe some bedrolls on the ground and like a stack of supplies against the far wall. You can see some boxes, some bags, a couple of barrels, but there's this stench. And then in the northeast corner, way up here, you can see that there is something happened here, and it looks like a large section of this cavern pretty much collapsed, and it's basically formed it looks like it's kind of made a hole, and there's a huge pit, and you can see where the embankment is as it kind of slopes down, and then you can't see into the pit. But then over here is where all of the this is pretty much where the supplies are and stuff behind that other pillar.
All right. Obviously, I'm going to try and be, quiet while I'm doing all this.
Okay. Give me a stealth check. Nice check. So as you're kind of peering around that stalagmite, you can see two bodies. Well, you can see one body in plain view, and then you can see the feet coming out from behind the pillar. Sort of like the Wicked Witch of the West, how her feet are just sticking out of the edge of the house. But then as you move a little bit closer, you can see with your enhanced dark vision because of the goggles, you can see 2 dwarves that are lying face down, basically. And then as you get closer, there's, these bags, you can see that there's bags labeled flour, salt, salted meat. There's a barrel of lamp oil. There's pickaxes and shovels and a bunch of other mining gear that are basically it's all leaning up against the northwestern part of this cavern. And like I said, you see 2 bodies,
and they're sprawled there, obviously lifeless looking. Is that
from where you're at? Yeah, it looks like it doesn't look like they're sleeping because they're not in their bedrolls, because like I said, there's 3 bedrolls that are kind of
that's why I wasn't
for
sure,
a campsite.
I heard the bedrolls part.
Yeah, and plus you can see on all the stuff, you can see that there's the seal of the Rock Seekers on there too.
All right, I'm gonna go and inspect the bodies, see if I can tell what killed them.
Okay, so as you get a little bit closer, you definitely can tell that they're dwarves now, and on the wrist of one of the dwarves, there is a rock seeker, basically a seal or a crest on his bracer, and it looks like this is Tharden because it has TR. So it looks like this is probably Tharden Rockseeker, one of the brothers of Gundren. The other dwarf, however, Does not look like it is the other brother, Nundro. So it looks like this is probably some type of labor that was hired to help mine as well. But it does look like there was a scuffle here or a fight, and you can see that this place hasn't been found in 500 years. So you can see that there's a lot of dust that's been disturbed, and you can see footprints kind of going all over the place.
All right. I'm going to inspect a little bit toward the chasm or the pit that you said.
Okay. All right, so you're looking down. You look down into the pit, and it just basically looks like a pit. It's is pretty deep, and I'll uncover it for you. Hate it when I do that. Cannot wait for dynamic lighting. All right, so this is the pit. It's probably about 15 feet deep. It's actually got a pretty steep 10, 15 feet deep. Now, what you do notice is that there are a couple of burrowed holes, it looks like. One here, northwest, and then southeast. Looks like there's two holes that you would have to crawl in there to see where they went or what they were all about. So, but you'll have to climb down about 10, 15 feet. Looks like you're not, if you're careful, you're not going to have to do any kind of checks or anything like that. But there's, like I said, it looks like there's two other small crawlable caverns that you can go into as well. So that is everything that you see, Wim, as you investigate this cavern. And it doesn't look like there's any other way out of this cavern because of the damage that happened during the collapse. So that's probably why these holes were dug.
All right. I'm gonna head back and report to the other guys. Did I find out what looked like killed these guys?
You can give me a medicine check.
All right.
Nice. Are you proficient? Yeah. Are you proficient in medicine?
No, I just have wisdom.
Nice roll. That's one thing about 5e. If you're not proficient in medicine, you shouldn't have a plain roll plus bonuses and stuff like that. That's the one thing that I like about Savage Worlds is if you're not proficient with it, you get a -2 automatically on that check. That's that's the one thing about 5e that I am really not too keen on is the skill checks, but because everybody can do a medicine check, so why even be proficient?
Yeah.
Just for the bonus. Yeah. So, but anyways, yeah.
It's that actually helped me to deliver the baby early.
Yeah, you're right. That's right. The first birth ever in a D&D game. No, I doubt it's the first birth, but for me, anyways. So yeah, you're able to tell with that great skill check that basically he's got some puncture wounds.
All right. So invisibly, I come back and whisper to urge these guys to come in.
Why don't you and also Wim, really quickly give me a perception check as you're doing your medicine check.
Yeah,
and you're kind of like rotating the body over, and you find there are puncture wounds in his gut basically, and you can see that there's like this green bile around the wound. So of course, with you being a monk, and you've healed others that have been poisoned before in the monastery, you can tell that he was probably poisoned. And of course, the wounds to his gut didn't help either. So, but there's no sign of his other brother Nundro. But as your perception skill, great perception skill. You notice that as you're rolling him over, there is a pair of boots that were kind of under his, kind of like he was like holding on to him or something. And this is what they look like.
Ooh. Look at these
Really
boots.
nice, yeah, really nice dwarf boots. Who bought you those boots? Remember that in the what was that semi-pro with Will Ferrell? Who bought you those boots? Darn right, I bought you those boots or shoes. I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
I don't know. Not quite my style.
Do you
They do
even
look
wear?
nice. I have on thongs and also
Oh.
sandals.
I got thongs and sandals on.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Perhaps our friend Squall would be interested in these boots.
Well, that's kind of weird. They're like not even dusty or nothing.
No, I
Are
was
they
lying
magic?
on top of them. So, if anybody has any magic and if they want to perform an identify spell, I mean not an identify, but detect magic, you can.
Yeah, I got detect magic.
I believe that's Frenesec's department, isn't it?
I have it too.
Yeah, I wouldn't even try it, honestly.
Do you want to do
Yeah.
a spell slot or as a ritual?
No, ritual. I'm not taking a spell slot for that.
All right.
So if you want to wait 10 minutes, I can figure out if it's magical.
Let's see if a
Yeah, I would
random
like
encounter
to.
happens.
I'd like to
All
go
right.
ahead and investigate the rest of this cavern for any kind of secret doors or anything else.
All right, I will do detect
No
magic.
encounter. All right, you do your ritual. You guys search. Give me an investigation for you, Squall. You can give me an investigation. You've already done your investigation, Wim. So you don't find anything, Squall. You're just kind of looking at the sandals of old Laddie over there. Now, Laddie, your 10 minutes go by. There was no random encounter. You guys, I'm sure, saw the roll go in chat. I'm sure you guys saw me put that in the dice
Yep.
tower.
Scared
10
me a
minutes
little.
go by. Yeah, I know that. 10 minutes go by. There was no encounter. So as your detect magic goes off, of course, you and your companions light up like Christmas trees. However, the boots do also have a slight glow of magic to them. So you do know that they are magical boots, but as to what they are, you don't know unless you cast an identify spell.
Nope, they're definitely magical. Just put them on. It's always good.
I like that idea. You can go ahead and do that if you want to. I had somebody do that one time, and it was a death orb. Oh man, it didn't end up. It didn't end up good for him. He thought it was
Nice.
like a crystal ball or something. So you guys, yeah, I put it in the party sheet. So you guys have a pair of boots that are unidentified.
If nobody wants them, I'll put them on.
Yes, I would rather not.
I'll put them on.
Wim, you said this is this Tharden and another dwarf. You know it's not Nundro. I don't know how you tell. This all dwarfs. They look the same. How you know?
This one has a bracelet. It's just a guess, but I think it's the brother.
Ah, the name tag. I see.
Yeah, he's got the the blue and white name
Yeah,
badge.
yeah.
It says, "Hi, my name is Thunder and Rockseeker" on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's basically got a bracelet with the crest of the Rockseeker clan, and also TR engraved.
Wim's gonna go ahead and take the bodies to the bedrolls and just kind of put them in a, maybe a sleeping
Wim,
position
they're
or a
dead.
resting,
They're not sleeping.
position. Yes, I know these.
hate to tell you that.
I just want to make it a little bit more respectable here.
Well, I like that, Wim, and I'm
All
going to
right,
give you
all
an
right.
inspiration for that. And Laddie, I'm going to take your inspiration away because you were a total douche
Yeah.
on that. No, I'm just kidding. So, Wim, you've got 2 inspiration for this session as well. So, good job. So, yeah,
Thank you.
you make the kind of, little bit more respectable. Put them in there, cover up their faces, close their eyelids. Put them in a more natural position instead of the old chalk line position that the police would do an chalk outline. So yeah, you get the bodies put over here on the wall. There's like I said, there's